We're going to make sure their attack modifiers are 20 cards, which it looks like they are. Also, a side note, not that I think anybody is going to be, but do not shuffle the road events and city events at this point.
Too late.
So when we are done with a card that isn't destroyed, it goes to the bottom of the deck.
Gotcha.
It's too late. I think I can shuffle your guys' modifier deck. Which one don't you want me to shuffle? All these?
This one or this one. Yeah.
Too late.
There are times for it, but
Alright, well, you guys are still setting up. Right at the back.
okay.
Oh boy.
What's that?
I've got to put your stuff out. All over again. Fire deck. Is it gone completely? Back in my hand. 2 stacks in my hand.
Wow.
Okay, so you go. Nope. So close. Right there and flip over. Nope. Okay. I'm missing one apparently. Search. +2, -2. 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can just look for the numbers.
There should be 6 zeros, 3 -1s, 5 plus. I'm sorry, 4 5 -1s, 5 +1s. A single -2, a single +2.
I am missing a 0. There we go.
Also, if it's in your other cards, just anything that doesn't have the character symbol in the corner should be.
Well, I had a perk that took a -1 out and added a +1.
Gotcha.
Should be all good there. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
So I am assuming, since we are in town, we will do a city card.
Yeah, I need to do some shopping too. I got gold burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, I definitely need to buy a stamina potion, I believe.
Everyone needs to buy a stamina potion. It's the greatest potion ever created.
It is a good one.
And you can only have one of each, right? Like I can have a major and a minor, but I can't have 2 minors.
You can have as many of either as you want, as long as you only have one of a certain title, but you can only carry one small loose item until you are leveled higher. So right now you can only take one potion with you, period, or anything with the back.
But what he's saying is even at level 3, he can only have one minor stamina potion, right?
Correct. You can have only one item of a certain name, period. So a minor stamina potion. You can only have one of those. Yes.
Ooh, Cloak of Invisibility.
BJ, did you not have any potion, or did you just have a different kind of potion?
I did not have any potion. Traditionally, they usually start the Tinker with the goggles, so I went with that, and the goggles were all 30 of my gold. However,
New move.
I do have 28 gold to spend.
Excellent.
I am feeling the having two scenarios in a row where I was trying not to get gold right now. I'm quite
Worked for
poor.
me.
I have 34. Let's go. Oh, Steven, you bastard, with 41.
Oh, I'm about to spend it though, don't you worry.
I want to spend.
So I've searched the deck. I found a stamina potion. Do I just drag it? Because it's not just letting me drag it.
Yeah, just drag it. Sometimes the items I've found are a little finicky with dragging them out, but it should. Let me see if I can pull it for you. Yeah, there you go.
Do I want the winged boots or the +2 move boots?
They're both good. It really comes down to what you need, I guess.
Can't do anything. I wonder if there's a limit how many people can search it at once. I can't even like enlarge them so I can see what the hell they are.
If you just hover over them, it should enlarge.
Oh, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do
Close
anything
out
for
of
me
the
either.
search and go back into it.
I like 13 times now.
We'll try 14.
I am right now. I can't interact with them.
Oops.
There's a reset button.
Well, what ones are you interested in? Because I can tell you.
I just
what's
want to
there.
read them because I don't know what's what. And then, yep.
Sure.
which
So
one?
the eagle-eyed goggles allows you to get advantage on an entire attack action. That's what BJ uses. So advantage means you get to draw two and take the best one.
Gotcha.
The boots of striding
It's working now.
lets you get extra 2 movement on any single movement. Wing
Flex.
shoes lets you
Jump.
add jump to any movement. Hide armor lets you take get shield 1 on 2 attacks against you. But it also makes you add -1s into your deck because it's a jerk.
Unless you
Leather
take the perk.
until I take the perk, and then I'll get one of those.
My character doesn't have that perk.
Leather armor, when attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage when you trigger it. So they have to draw 2,
Just
take the
bonus.
worst. Iron helmet, whenever you are attacked and you get a ×2, it's considered a 0 instead of a ×2.
And it's drawn against you.
That's drawn against you, yeah. So when you are attacked. Heater shield is what I have, lets you tap it to get 1 shield.
Just once.
Piercing bow, during a ranged attack, allows you to ignore all shield values for the entire attack action. Warhammer, you can basically add stun to any attack once per campaign, or once per round, not round, but mission scenario.
It's
Poison
not tapped.
dagger lets you add poison to a single melee attack. That taps, so you get it back when you rest. And then potions, we have the healing potion, which gives you heal 3 self. And then minor power potion, which gives you +1 attack for the entire attack action. Which you're looking at it now. You got it. You got it figured out. You could have told me this one.
I did. You just weren't listening.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wasn't.
Why is this one sideways all of a sudden?
All right.
I
So while we're in the
kinda
city,
want the poison dagger,
it's probably not bad for you.
or is the goggles better? I like the
They're
idea of
both.
the goggles.
The poison is specifically for melee, and the goggles are for any. So the poison dagger is better for you than it is for me.
The
say.
the bow's nice, but it seems really situational and a one-time use.
Yeah.
The thing I like about the goggles and the daggers are both, like you
Refreshing.
said, they're a little more universally good. What was that, Steven?
I was
I
just
heard the
saying that
first part.
the dagger is better for you than it is for me because it's melee specific.
Oh, right. So you're saying you want the goggles?
I'm not going to be in there.
Oh, no, you bought.
Oh, I'm not going to use
you
the
bought
goggles
something
either. I'm
else.
just saying. Yep. I bought Cloak of Invisibility and the movement boots.
I have the cloak and too. Yeah, I was looking at the movie.
It's not a bad idea for the iron helmet either if you're going to be up and stuff.
I don't plan on being up and stuff, but I love the iron helmet. I like it on every character. It's universally good.
What is the adds any what? The attack? I don't know what that symbol is. For the iron helmet?
Symbol. Just if
Oh,
the
it
bad
keeps
guys
you-
draw
they
a crit
can't-
against you, then it's counted as a
Keeps
plus
you-
0 instead of a crit.
Yeah, you get anti-crit, basically.
It happens all the time? Never attack, consider any ×2. Okay. It's a 0. So that is pretty wicked.
It's nice. And you don't have to tap it or anything either. It just happens.
Of course, I've been trying to play where I don't get hit by things, so. Of course, that doesn't always happen, does it? Plus, I feel like I got some options to remove my, not rely on my poison card.
Yeah, if you have things that do better damage against a poisoned enemy, then more ways to poison enemies is good.
I'll probably not pull my poison card out because it's also my self heal, but
Well, having more bad guys poisoned is also good.
it's also true. Half, 4. Ryan, do you want the goggles for any reason? Or are you. There's only one helm and one goggles. I feel like Ryan's gonna want the helm.
Well, I took the helm because it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, but there's multiples, right?
There's 2 of each.
There's two of each item, except for the small items. There's 4.
Right. So if I buy the iron helm, it's Ryan will be able to have it.
Well, it's either the goggles or the helms because they both take the head slot. So
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you most likely, since you seem to be the one getting the most fights close up, the helm
Yeah,
is
I will-
most advantage to you, I would guess.
yeah, I would like to have it once I'm to that point.
All right, I'm gonna take the goggles.
Which I guess it's only 10, so I could actually afford that right now.
Helm's only 10. It's cheap.
It doesn't
I took the goggles.
happen as much as you think.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if I've seen them pull a ×2 modifier out yet.
And now I can't grab them.
Just
Awesome.
I think it's more of just letting it sit there until it like decides to load. all the way.
There you go.
Yeah, your ping was really high there for a second, then went drop down. You said you could touch it, so I think you just have to sit there and wait for it to load all the way.
Which is awesome that the ping was that high because I'm the host.
I don't think, yeah, I don't think it's actual latency. All right, so I got to take this. What I take 30 off my gold sheet. Wait, crap! What was I at? 31, 34. I forget.
All right, everybody's pretty much done with items.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to read our city card. So you get word from a contact that there is trouble brewing down in the east walls and decide to investigate. What you find is a large contingency of the city's Savas workforce, the best builders you'll find anywhere, in open rebellion against the construction managers demanding better pay for their specialized work that they perform. This city would be a lifeless pile of rocks without us, said one Savas. This time we see some of its prosperity. The manager on the other side of the argument looks like a captured mouse, not sure at all how to get out of the situation. We have option A, talk to the Savas, appealing to their sense of duty and community, or option B, talk to the managers and attempt to get the Savas better pay. A lot of these, the good or bad, kind of depends upon who we have in the party versus not. We don't have any Savas or Craig Hart with us, which means appealing to them probably isn't going to do us much good.
Good point.
So I would
That's true.
for option B. But you all may chime in as you.
I would go with that.
I
Yep,
abstain
makes sense.
and not. Yes, flip table. Spectre Speed has insisted I vote flip table. I abstain. I don't really care.
Can we circle back and then vote to flip Spectre Speed?
Yes, we can also flip.
All right, then I change my vote.
All right. So with B, do we have the dagger person? Yay!
Sorry, Spectre
I
Speed.
can't just give them more money. The manager pleads after some persuasion. Although he seems to open up negotiations. The workers and management meet halfway and everyone seems content. Gain 1 prosperity. Destroy this card. Yay.
Ryan, that was kind of fun watching Shut Up and Play with the dude that made the game on tabletop.
Isaac
Sim.
Childress.
Sit down and shut up.
Yeah. Whatever it's called. It was
Shut
it was
up,
fun.
Sit down.
I watched that stream for a little bit.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, so now I need to figure out what scenario we're going into. We have the 2 scenarios along the way here. The lady who sent us out to begin with wants us to go take out a Inox encampment, or we can follow up with where we were going against the bandits and skeleton people by going to the Crypt of the Damned. And then we have our random unlocked one here, 71. The Windswept Highlands.
I'm a
So those
sucker
are
for
3
Highlands.
options.
But I'm down for whatever.
Steven, BJ, any preferences?
Nope, whatever's.
I'm good with whatever.
Personally, I want to do the Crypt. Number 4. Anybody disagree with that?
Nope.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Uh-oh. We'll do scenario 4. Don't know why it does this the first time, but there we go. And this is our first time playing on level 1 instead of at level 0.
Why are we on level 1?
Because you only play the intro at 0, the first 2, and then you go to level 1. Because that's what we all are, is level 1.
Bad wrong.
Alright, so requirements none, goal kill all enemies. The bandit commander's proclamations of a gloom do not sit well in your stomach. As you search the bend of the still river, something here holds an interest for these maniacs. You are somewhat surprised to find the ruins of an ancient crypt, half covered in moss and ivy. The history of this place is old and dark. With no other information to go on, you head down into the depths. Whatever these supposed bandits are up to, you determine to find out. Even after you stumble across a large group of them and more animated dead at the bottom of the stairs. You've made a mistake by coming here, one of the bandits hisses. You disagree. You are right where you want to be. And then when we open the door next to the small room here in the hallway, we read the next part. But it's pretty straight up, just kill all enemies.
If everybody's planning on attacking right out the start here, I will use my buff card.
Yeah, we'll probably go for pretty quick, pretty straight on. So, our living bones do have shield now. And they have their multiple targets.
Oh wait, I probably need. Oh, here's. I was sorting out my deck. Swap. All right, we got some living bones. We got some archers.
Adam, if you get next to me, you'll get a buff, depending on when you go.
I mean, I want to go not super early.
I'm going to go slightly before drinking age.
All right, so that limits me to like 2 cards. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna get a buff. Start out with that one. Slow card to start with.
So golds are worth 2, coins are worth 2 gold, traps are 3 damage. In case there were any questions. Oh gosh.
What happened to my card?
Okie dokie. I guess. I don't know if this is a good start or not, but.
Alright, everybody ready to get going?
Yep.
Archers are going fast. Move +1, attack -1. So the elite will go first. He has a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does not need to move. He is the same distance from me and Adam. And Adam is going faster, so he's going to swing at Adam.
I think he should move.
Slow bastard.
Why would he move?
I just want him to move.
It would be nice if he moved, but with a range of 5, he can literally hit anybody from where he's at. So he's got a base of 3 -1 +1, so it's hit you for 3.
Hey, Take the Crown, thank you so much for stopping by and for that lurk. We hopefully will have a good stream. Yeah,
And
get
then
that food.
Archer number 2 has a range of 4.
We'll
It can
see
hit
if you get
everybody
back.
from where he's at as well. Same distance with you and I. You're faster than me, so it will go to you as well. But his attack is only 2, so with a base -1. So 0. Second archer does not. And then it goes to our tinker.
All right. Everybody's attack is buffed 1. And I am going to. I'm sorry, the initiative tracker is not showing up for me again. What are the living bones going to do?
They're at 64.
The last.
There, move
They're
-1,
last, but
attack
they're move
+1.
-1, attack +1.
All right, multi-targeting, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to. Do they have 1 shield?
They have 1 shield.
All right, I'm going to do an attack of 1 that will stun. Let's go ahead and stun number. What is that? Number 6.
The one in the back.
Number 9. No, I want to stun the elite in the front. So number 9. I was looking at it backwards here. All right. And modifier is +1. So it will do 1 damage and a stun to number 9. Ooh, look at that stun on top.
Yeah, I just found out you could do that by watching the stream thingy today. Like, oh, nice.
Oh. What?
How did it do that?
I just drug the stun on top of him,
Ah,
on top of like the individual area. I think you can do the same thing with the damage tokens, but that seems.
But it doesn't put it on the cards, it
Long.
looks like.
And there's no damage token, so never mind. And then BJ, you gave us all what modifier?
Everyone is +1 to attack.
Nice. Okay. And then Steven the Spellweaver.
Well, nobody got hurt, so I can do a base move with the bottom of that card if I want to. The other one is a setup for attacks. So that goes to active. And do I want to move?
Did we get our
I'll
missions?
move
The
up
checkmark
to
mission?
there. Oh wait, that's a living bones, but he's moving at -1. How far is he
Did
moving?
we get our checkmark missions?
Oh no,
Oh no.
good call.
Did we take a road to get here, or is this under Gloomhaven? He is moving too, so I don't want to move next to him. I'll just move up next to you guys. Not there. There we go. I'm done. All right.
So my turn.
Yep, you're gonna go next.
Okay. That's a thing. I'm going to activate my goggles. Do a multiple attack. 2 to 2 targets, 2 away. So these front 2 dudes, the skellies, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, 3.
Ryan, do you have your checkmark card flipped face up and it's just showing me the back right now?
Yes.
Excellent. Put mine over
Actually,
there.
before I do that, I'm going to move here. Get up. I'm going to poison this dude. So can we just like drag a same thing here?
Yep. Drop it on top of his head.
Oh, that's so cool. Nice. All right. Now I'm going to do attack to these 2 guys. I think.
Well, how much damage did you do?
Is this at disadvantage? If I hit him?
If it's a range attack, then yes. If this
Okay.
if he's right next to you, then it'd be disadvantage.
Then I guess it didn't matter what order I did send then. All right, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do these 2. I don't give a crap.
The elite.
Yeah, I'll do the elite first. It's 2 plus 1 because the 3. Then I get to do draw 2, right? Because the goggles.
If
True.
you are using the goggles, yes.
I am using the goggles. So I guess
So you get to 0,
So that's just 3.
and then he has a shield, so it'll be 2.
What about the thing that's on him?
That's stun. That means he's not moving
okay.
on his turn.
Cool. And then I'll
Then
do
the archer. I'll take the -1.
I'll take the -1 for 2, I guess. Let me some goggles. And I get those back after I rest, right?
Yes.
Was
after
that
a
with
long
my buff?
rest.
Yes, it was attack 2, and I gave it 3
Okay.
because he gave me a buff. So I poison this guy and then I attack these 2, some damage. Didn't whiff.
Oh, I didn't think this through very well. Oh well. All right.
Weird.
Well, my turn. I'm going to start by moving 3 and doing a push, but I'm not really going to move 3. I'm just going to move 1. And then all the bad guys around me get pushed. Push him there. Push him there. He gets 3 damage from the trap.
Does he take poison damage too?
I don't think he does from the trap.
That's dumb.
And now my attack is only going to hit 1 person instead of 2 people, and that makes me very sad.
Can't you attack first and then push?
No, the push is part of the movement, so I have to do that at the time of the
to
movement.
get close enough to do.
Yeah, so I didn't really think that through very well. So, but the only one I can really hit is this bones down here. So it's attack 3 with my bonus from BJ makes it 4. I drew -1, so it's 3 minus the shield is 2. But I got an XP, so that's nice.
Nice. Oh, hey, I got an XP too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
important.
It is important.
And that ends my turn. So then the living bones do their stuff. This guy's stunned, so he's not going. Mr. Poison has up to 4 movement. He's going to try to hit 2 people. I would like him to go after me, but Steven moved faster, so I think he would move here.
Why is he? Oh, is Adam invisible?
You're invisible?
Is Adam invisible?
No.
He's hitting multiple
But
targets.
he
Why is he
hits
fast?
3 target, up to 3 targets, so he's going to move to be able to hit as many as possible.
Why am I missing a health?
I don't
I
know.
just took another one away. Oh, I'm trying to move.
So he's going to try to maximize. So he's going
I
to swing at
cast
both of you
magic
guys.
missile.
Somebody push him or move him or something? Because that's not where he was when I moved, is he?
No, I pushed him into the trap that was there. I feel like you weren't paying attention, Steve.
At all.
I thought it was toward the back of the room. I wasn't paying attention.
So he's going to swing at both of you. We'll start. So he swings for 2 versus Steven. It's 2. Or I'm sorry, 2 plus 1, so it's 3. Because
What are you talking about?
his attack is attack plus 1. He drew a 0. His base attack is 2, so it's 3.
That's too complicated.
It's not that complicated. And then against Adam, 3 plus 2. Adam just got hit for 5.
Discard a card.
No. Will not do. Oh, I'm probably gonna get hit again.
Well, not this round at least.
The Scully isn't moving?
Oh no, yeah, never mind. He is going to move. Yeah,
He'll hit both of you guys.
Is it remove a card or discard a card?
it's discard. It's get rid of 2 discarded cards or remove. It's removal. So yeah,
I'm
it's
not
remove
removing
one
any
from your
cards.
hand.
If I die,
It's
I
remove
die.
one from your hand.
What skeletons have attacked so far?
This one.
the elite.
This one's stunned. This one's
Okay.
stunned.
One elite, one's done. Yeah. Now who's paying attention?
So this one will move up and swing at both of us.
When can I use my invisibility cloak?
On your
your
turn.
Oh. Oh,
Shouldn't
may the
hit as
gods
hard,
be
though.
with me.
All right, so this is swing at Adam. It's a base of 1 plus 1 from the monster card. So 2 times 2 is 4.
Did you
I'm
take the iron helmet?
Nope.
He did not. He took the goggles.
I guess
Took
now
helmet.
I'm gonna get rid of a card. What happens if I get knocked down right here?
Then you're out of the whole game.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Well, bye guys.
All right, but that ends their actions.
Well, if you
I
didn't
will
lose,
So I have to remove a card out of my hand.
Yep, put it to remove.
Fuck.
That was some really bad draws.
Yeah,
The plus
well.
2 and the 2 times.
When is it not my luck? Let's see here. I mean, of all these years, you guys gotta admit.
not surprised. Right.
I get the shit rolls. Which one I'll get rid of here?
This is the third game in a row I've gotten this gold card.
Have you gotten it every time? Like, have you succeeded every time? I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, it's an easy one to do. I just find it strange that I've gotten it 3 times in a row.
It
The
is.
last
I
two I
got
got the
mine
same one, but this
2
one I got a
times in a
different one.
Well, that's weird. Guys, look at my player mat.
No.
It's a Craig card.
It is a Craig heart.
It is.
That it matters.
It doesn't really matter, but that's weird.
Just going through an identity crisis. That's all. The game knows you should have been a Craig heart.
Lord knows that I love the Craig card.
All right, what are we doing this turn?
Does not appear to get rid of the stroke. There we go. All right, so next round. BJ is going to do some healing, he said.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Are you healing me in particular?
Yes.
That sounds foolish. Just gonna lose all his health again anyway. Gotcha, suckers.
So if this archer is 3, I have a range 3, pull 2. Could I pull her up to like here?
Range 3, pull 2. So
1, 2.
with every hex she moves, she has to get 1 hex closer to you. So if you did that,
You can't go through these, but that is closer.
well, with the pull 2, you could. I think that'd be fine.
You can pull him through.
You can pull them
But
through their own.
it couldn't stop on. I want to put
Right.
her in front of you, Ryan.
Well, I'm planning on moving further forward, so I don't know that you need to do that.
That's what I was asking. Would it be advantageous? I have the option.
I like them lined up the way they are personally.
Okay.
I plan on pushing the other bones into
The other trap.
the other trap. That is my plan. And in the process, I will be taking all of the archers' attention. However, these bones up here, I probably won't be doing much with. Especially not number 5.
I feel like I should switch my card. I'm gonna switch my card.
Figuring it out, Adam.
I think so.
You ready?
I think so.
Scoundrel, archers, tinkerer, spellweaver, me, living bones. So FYI, if you stay where you are, pretty much everything except for the far bones will be attacking you. So you probably don't want to stay there when this is done, unless you're
Use
going
your
invisible.
invisibility. Yeah.
How does invisibility read? I can still see him, right?
Yeah, it's just the enemies can't see.
Where's that?
Okay. You have to stay within 3 of me, Adam, if you want the heal too.
I will be definitely staying close to you. I'll stay close to you too. All right, so I go first, right? So I'm going to be. I'm going to attack 5 against this guy.
Okay.
And it's +2, so overkill.
So he dead.
And then I'm just going. I got to be within 3, 2. Is that what you said?
That's what he said, yeah.
Oh God, what's happening? Just gonna move to. Pray for heals. When is the archers?
They go after you. Yeah.
Attack -1. I have lots of traps that are. But they're gonna target me first because I have lowest initiative. Is that the deal?
They will go after whoever's closest to them, and then if there's a tie, it goes after the lowest initiative. So I'm closest to them right now, so they'll attack me. So the elite will go first.
Okay. Then I will just
he has a range
sit
of 5, so
here.
he
I will
can
not
just...
use my cloak.
You're not going to use your cloak. Okay. And then so Archer in the back here with his attack 3 -1 is going to attack me. Be 3. And he is going to create a trap. This is going to be very annoying and not what I wanted to do.
I can rest and get a disarm trap, but there's gonna be another one too.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll push I'll push Living Bones forward instead of to the side. Not a big deal. And then this guy's also going to swing at me. He's attack 2 -1, so 1 + 1 is 2. Oh, I'm going to use my shield to block one of those. And that finishes the archers. Now the Tinker.
I'm staying right here. Adam heal for 5. Or should I make Ryan heal for 5 at this point?
I can take 5, but Adam, I mean, we both are going to need some heals. But
I'll just stick with Adam.
yeah, that's fine. Next round, I'll go fast and get some defense out. Probably not enough defense, but some defense. Spellweaver. Unless BJ doing something else.
I'm just rethinking a little bit of that. I could give Adam 3 and give you 2. I'm just worried about you getting destroyed by the bones.
It's possible.
If you think you're gonna kill some, then that's gonna alleviate
Well, I'll
that.
definitely at least kill the elite.
All right, then I'm not worried about it. We'll keep with that.
Okay. Then I will attack the 4 things in front of me. Or I don't still have your bonus of 1, do I?
No, I think that's
Nope.
Then I do have my activated card from last round, adding 1 to the base of 3, so an attack of 4 to each of those against the bones first.
Oh,
Times 2, so 8 damage to that guy.
super dead.
Then 4 -1, 3 to the next guy, still dead. And 4 just 4 to the last guy.
Hold on.
They've moved already. The archers, excellent.
The archers did, yeah.
Next turn could probably kill her.
I'm just gonna jump right on that guy. There, that coin. Okay,
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Ugh, I'm kind of tempted. What are the bones doing? Just base move and attack. BJ, how would you feel about taking one swing from a living bone?
And elite bones.
I can do that. That's
I mean, it's just an attack too, which I mean is not nice, but it's not horrible.
Even
That's
if
what
he
they
crits,
say
then
till he
it's
does
only
5
4.
damage to you.
Alright.
Hmm?
I guess just +0 this time.
I got nailed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But in this case, it's a +0, so the worst would be 4, which that's a pretty small chance. But I would really like to kill a bandit. So with that, I'm going to move 4. And then I'm going to swing for 3, which is 3, which will just kill it. And then I unfortunately don't get the push, which would have gotten rid of the trap. It's not the end of the world.
It is the end of the world.
I'm going to use stamina.
Oh no, I had to get rid of my disarm trap to save my life. Back.
It's okay. We can single file around there. So his movement is 4. So he's going to run up here. Do that. His attack is 0, so 2. So it's 3. Oh. Where did he go?
hear me now.
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
That's weird. So how much did I take?
3. Alright, so that ends the round. Now we're picking new cards.
Get back. Get. Thank you. Did you already do the next round button?
I hit the end
I was
round
supposed-
button.
I was supposed to have made Earth, so I'll move it to the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we opening that door?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Then I'll plan on letting you do that. Are you going fairly quickly, do you know?
Not.
I'm gonna go super quick, and I can open the door and kill that skeleton.
Ryan, we can't hear you. We still can't hear you.
Somebody's watching Plex, and it's turning you into a robot again.
We still can't hear you, Ryan.
Earth demons.
I hear sounds coming from over there, but I don't
It's
hear
not
you
your
enough.
internet either, because Steven sounds great. Yeah, you do.
Hey.
Is it better now?
Nope.
Give it a little.
It's worse.
Well, poo.
I bet it.
Shut your Bitcoin mining off. Now it sounds like you're playing synthwave.
I guess we'll just do this.
All right.
Hey, he's back.
We all ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Bones are going fast this time.
Sorry, I'm going faster.
Good. Because they're going to give extra shields and heal themselves. Or
Let's-
itself.
Let's see if I can avoid that. Okay, my first move is I'm going to move 2 and attack 2. Hope that it does extra damage. That's our hope. Nope. I sucked. Sorry.
Okay.
Those are
Then I'm going to move 6.
We got some things to kill.
Do we ever? I'm going to die. Will those guys go now that I've opened the door?
we.
Yes.
Well, depending on their
I'm
initiative.
gonna pop this invisibility cloak. And I'm invisible.
Yeah. Keep in mind those cultists will summon living bones too, so we need to kill those.
And they're all going before the rest of us, which is great.
At
But
least
you're
an
invisible.
invisible person is blocking the door.
Yep. So that's not too bad. So living bones. I'm going to heal
Attacking.
2. And it's got an extra shield now, so it's got 2 shield.
I tried to kill it.
Cultists are going to move 0 and attack. He's not going anywhere. Move up 2. This can only move 1 of their 2. Archers are
attacking.
moving.
You have to attack for the cultists.
Steven, there's
Sorry.
nothing for
Yep.
to attack. So move +0, attack -1, range +1. He can move 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can hit me. It's attack -1, and he's going to immobilize me because he's a dick. So he's got an attack of 2.
We're gonna lose this one. Woo!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got line of sight on me from there. He has a range of 4 +1, which I'm in. So he's also going to swing, but he's got an attack of 1. Nothing, did not hit. And this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, +1. Also missed. Well, it turns out I'm not moving. And apparently I'm not attacking with any of these cards either. So that's pretty much the end of my turn. Tinker.
You can go ahead and heal 3, Ryan.
I gladly shall. Kind of wishing I had
What's
used one of
happening
my
here,
shield
Moose?
setup cards instead of movement
Playing
cards,
some Gloomhaven on the old tabletop simulator.
but I did not know.
And we're
And
off
then
to a
Steven.
pretty rough start,
I will.
I feel. I mean, I haven't played a lot of Gloomhaven. And every time I play it, I feel like we're going to get our butts
fire,
kicked.
so I won't be wounding
So
nobody.
I could be wrong, but
Range is only 2, so I'll have to move up.
I am Hodor right now. I am holding the door. Except for these archers are shooting past me.
I will move up to right behind that scoundrel.
Such a gold digger.
Face the right way.
Steven, you're such a gold digger.
And then I'll do an attack 3 +1, so an attack 4 against, I guess, a cultist, because that's all that I can reach.
Which one?
Let's go with number 1, because he's closer. So,
Okay.
4 +1 kills him.
Alright, that's the end of the round.
Did somebody already give me that coin?
Yeah, I put it on top of your Spellweaver card thingy.
Oh, no. Okay. That's not where I put him, but, you know. Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
Alright, what's everyone thinking? Moving quick, moving slow?
I'm going to put up some additional shielding before I go running in there. Adam, I would recommend going as slow as possible to make the best use of your invisibility.
Suppose it's smart. Is anybody going to end up next to that cultist?
I can.
Just because a lot of my abilities give me a lot more damage if somebody's adjacent to them.
I can do that. I'll be going only a little fast. Only a little bit. Probably slower than what you're used to, though. But if you're going slow anyway.
I can go really slow. And I do not feel good about this at all. I'm going to have to burn some hella cards to get through here unless we think we're going to be okay.
Really be okay.
And
I guess you already had to lose a card at the beginning.
I mean, all my heavy
So many
hitters are
cards in your
obviously.
hand. Yep.
I mean, the cultist making bones is a pain, but the archers are what can just kind of strike out of nowhere.
And the cultists hurt themselves when they make the bones.
I'm going to be throwing some heals for Ryan and Steven.
How fast are you going to do that?
I don't know, like, got my learner's permit, but I can't drive yet.
Because I might change what I'm doing then. Actually, yes, I am.
All right, I'll go super slow. Like past the average life age of a male.
Mailman.
Not just a male, human male.
It's a good thing you're a female scoundrel.
Yeah. I might be 1 year less than that. I don't.
All right. Everybody ready?
I guess so.
Cultists are going fast.
Yeah, they're going way fast. They actually might have beat me.
Death, they explode. It's a scary one.
It is a little scary.
But don't kill them.
So move -1, attack -1. So this guy can't get to anybody. These ones are both just moving up 1. So that's pretty much the end of them. Just remember, if you kill him, he explodes. Tinker.
Steven heal 2, Ryan heal 3.
Thank you, thank you.
And last turn I used my potion. That's gone.
Oh, that's gross.
So,
Living bones. We're going to swing 3 times at one person.
move +0. They're only moving 2, or are they moving 3?
They're moving 4.
What's their moving 4.
Yeah, they have a movement of 4.
They'll be hitting me.
Steven, if you can shoot from where you're at those skeletons, would not be a bad idea.
I cannot.
Okay.
I
Does
assumed he
anybody
was
have
going
a
to move
stun
up,
or anything
and
ready?
I was going to wreck his face, but I go after him.
I'll hop in here. Should I attack the cultists in the back and one of the archers, or hit all the archers?
That is up to you.
The archer.
will attack
If the
the
cultists
cultists in
explode,
the
does it
back.
hurt the archers too?
No, it's
Fuck this
it's an
game.
attack.
Yeah,
They don't
it's
actually
worded as an
explode.
attack, and it only attacks enemies. So, however, if you can get a one hit on one of them and explode them in the back, it's not a bad thing.
That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I'm going to target the two of them and
Well, they probably
one
won't
of
have
the
that next
archers.
turn, will they?
No, probably not.
All right, so we'll go archer number 2 first. I think it's a base of 3 again. Let me double check.
I feel like dark.
Yep. Base of 3 to archer 2. +1, 4 damage to archer number 4. I can do that. Click, 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 click. And then cultist number 4. Base of 3, -1 is only 2 damage. Click, click. Base of 3 +0 is 3 damage to that cultist. Click, click, click. I'm done. And I'm invisible.
All right. Archers are attack +1, range +1. Adam is still invisible. Oh, great. So the big archer right here is going to shoot at me with his range 5.
Jeez.
So it's going to be a base of 4. 6.
Oh my god. Did we turn the difficulty up too high?
Well, it's at where it should be, but looking,
So yes.
looking.
You're saying yes.
Do that.
This room doesn't scare me if I could unleash all my stuff, but I feel like I need to save that for the last room because that's where the boss is going to be.
Well, there's no boss.
Oh, there's a whole nother room though, right? Maybe
There is
if
another
we
room.
wanted to go that way.
We have to destroy. How is it worded? Do we have to kill
We have
everyone?
to kill
Like,
all
open-
enemies.
So we have to open all the doors and kill all the enemies.
Even this one with the number 1 on it.
Yes, probably. That number 1 sounds important.
I feel like there's a lot of game left, and I'm already hurting.
Oh, I'm gonna go long rest and then I'll get a heal back.
So this one's going to shoot. So I'm basically going to get shot at. Well, can this one see me? Yeah, you can. So I'm going to get shot at 2 more times for bases of 3. So 3 is 4. And then
Did you do
3.
the first 6, or did you discard a card?
I discarded the card.
All of BJ's hard work of healing you has gone away.
I'm gonna have to burn some of my bigger heals.
I have a moderate heal as well, but it'll be a couple turns coming.
If you survive this bones.
All right. BJ, do you want me to go take care of the bones, or do you want me to go into the room?
I feel like you should probably go into the room.
I
And
also
kill things.
feel that way, but I also don't like leaving my healer behind. Going over this cultist, and then dropping right here. By going over the cultist, I am then attacking him with an attack 2. I don't know why I drew that. So the cultist gets hit for 2. And then I'm going to attack this archer, the elite one, and disarm him. Okay, hit for 3. And at least next round, that archer
You can do it. There you go.
won't be attacking.
And that little trick is nice.
And then that's my turn. So living bones. Move +0, attack +0. He's going to move up. And then BJ, he's targeting one enemy with all attacks.
How many attacks does he have?
3. 3 targets. So
Where do you see that at? See that?
It's on the card.
if you look at his
Three
card,
targets
it's
is on the
target
card.
3.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's super gross.
Yeah. So 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1 hit. 1 damage.
Got it.
3 and 2.
You
So
have
a
5
total-
damage to take.
How much did you do total?
6 altogether, but you took 1 off already.
All right, so the next one was for 3.
Yes.
The next one is for 3, and then the next one is for 2.
All right, so I've got to toss a card for 3. And then, all right.
All right. I will move 2 and collect that coin, and then I will do an attack for 5 against this guy. So it's 5, but he gets 1, but it's 4. So it kills. Right?
Yep. Well done.
You know it. Sorry I couldn't get there earlier, BJ.
That is all right.
Okay, so I'm at full health. I'm going to probably short rest this round. I guess I could wait 1 more.
Yeah, I mean, unless the cards you have are complete shit.
They're not complete shit, but they're also cards I don't want to randomly be pulled out of the deck where I have to take a damage. So I'm trying to think, like, I kind of have like 2 of the better cards. So part of me almost wants to say that my chances of randomly drawing something I'd like to get rid of is higher.
Well, if you make this turn worthwhile, you can get away with long resting, I think.
Yeah, but I don't have to heal. Does short rest renew my goggles or just the long rest?
Short rest does not renew the goggles, only the long rest.
Okay, well then I guess that helps.
Steven, did you mention healing Ryan at all, or
Steven, you're muted, or we can't hear you.
I was muted. I will have to long rest this round, and then I'll have a heal I can throw the next round and another one the round after that.
Okay. I will move and heal this turn, then I'll try to heal Ryan.
Thank you. I'll be putting up my shield this time too, which is only shield 1, but it will help a little bit.
I will not heal you at all because I have no heal. You're welcome.
Thanks. All right, we all ready? Scoundrel, do your thing.
We go fast. So,
Cultists are summoning, so if we can kill that one in front, that would be good.
I can do that. Well, you're gonna have a chance to. So,
If you can even damage it, it'll help me because I just have a basic attack to use on it. But don't worry about it if you can't. Do what you can.
all right. Well, I guess I was gonna move 2, but I'll just move 1. I will shoot both the elite and the cultist up front. Or 2.
You should shoot the not elite,
This one.
like this guy over here.
Shoot to kill.
I can't shoot that far. So if I go all the way forward, I can move 2, but then I'll be at disadvantage with the cultist.
It might be worth it.
Not worth it.
Getting a possible kill shot
can
on a
shoot-
guy so he can't attack, worth it.
What's the base damage? Can you almost kill the elite? Okay, you need to pull.
He's
your
just going to be
dice or
weakening
+2.
the cultist, hopefully.
Well, he might kill him, even at disadvantage.
All right. Well, I will go for the farthest guy then. 1, 2, 3. He's within range. I'm gonna draw. Fuck. Why did I do the cultist first? God damn it.
Well, you're at disadvantage for the cultist, so
So it would have been times 2.
you could have killed the elite archer with that. That's the real tragedy here.
Doesn't matter. All right. I'm doing the -1. So
Did you
nothing.
draw again for the disadvantage?
What's that?
Did you draw it twice?
Oh, well, it was -1. So no, I didn't. Oh, miss. So there you go.
It can get worse.
It can.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome. Alright. So now it's my turn. I'm going to set my shield here. And then I'm going to do basic attack on the for 0, so I did not kill him. Tragedy.
I'll grab some water. I can still hear you guys, but you'll be able to hear me for a couple minutes.
And that finishes my tinker. What did we say, Steven, with the cultists when they're supposed to be summoning right next to them and there's no spot next to them? Do they just summon into the next closest spot, or do they not summon?
I don't recall.
We can look it
Try
up.
to look that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, go ahead and heal 5.
Thank you.
I've already done my rest stuff. Well, I haven't gotten my health back yet, but everything else.
I lost 2 cards somehow here. Or 1 card.
You lost 1 card in what way?
Well, it's a lost card. I went to put it in the lost pile and it just disappeared.
Oof. Big oof.
I see a card in your lost pile.
Yeah, there should be 2.
The
Did you
summon
discard it
rule
on accident?
says that a summon figure is placed in an empty hex adjacent to the figure performing the summon. If there are no available hex, summon ability cannot be used. So this guy in the middle will not be.
We didn't catch all of that, but it sounded like they will not summon.
Correct. BJ, did you find your card?
I did not.
Yeah, it looks like he'll still lose 2 health.
Which card was it?
It was the one that I just healed you with. It has 5 healing on it.
Top or bottom?
It was top.
This card all the way. Somebody throwing my cards?
On purpose.
Right now we're
My
thinking
cards was
BJ
over
may
here.
have accidentally threw one of his.
Also only have 3 in my hand, which is strange because I should have an even amount.
How many cards do you have total? 12? 2, 7, 8,
Yep.
9, 10. Oh, yeah, we're here.
It's lost anyway, so.
Well, that still.
Still doesn't make sense with my hand, though.
Well, I don't
Do you
know
just
what you mean by the with your hand because you have 7 in your discard, 1 in your loss, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, and then you should have 12 total. So with the one missing one, that does. Oh, I see. You're saying you should have another one in your hand, but you
I should
discarded
have
the
another one in my hand anyway.
But you discarded the one from your hand for the damage, right?
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, we're just missing that lost card. That's fine.
Did you hit the lost or discard or whatever on the board up here and it's disappeared forever, or did you try to physically move it? Drag
I drug it back.
Is that underneath your hand? No. I thought maybe it was underneath something floating. I don't see it.
I wonder if it's underneath my mat.
Could be.
Hey, I found your missing Tinkerer thing from earlier, from last
Is it in
time.
my box?
It was
It
in
looked
Adam's
like you pulled
box.
that out of my box.
I sure did.
That's hilarious.
What was it that I was missing?
I remember when you were missing your
My sheet?
player board from before.
Oh yeah.
It was inside of Adam's box.
No comment.
All right. Let's move. It's lost anyway, so
Well, but we're gonna have to figure it out for the next game, which okay, that's fine. So archers are going. This one is disarmed, so we ain't doing anything. This other one is move 0, attack -1, range +1. Me and Adam are both equal. All three of us are equally close to this archer. Adam was the fastest, so it will actually attack Adam. So attack -1 has a base of 2, so we're looking at 1 and a miss.
Got him.
Adam did not get hit.
Got him. Can't
And then
touch
the
this.
cultists are going to summon bone. So this one is going to not be able to summon bones, but it will still suffer 2 damage and die. These ones both take 2 damage. Why did somebody?
because it said defeated on it.
It shouldn't have. Should have had 1 health left.
It said defeated, so I clicked it. I didn't take any life off it either.
Maybe someone clicked too many times on it.
Could very well be. All right, cultists are done. Now Spellweaver. Weave your
I
magic.
long rested,
Oh, that's right.
and I'll get my health back.
Ah, yes. I will be long resting this turn.
I think I'm going to be short resting.
So get wrecked.
Do I need to throw a heal this round?
What's that?
Do I need to throw a heal this round?
I will not be throwing a heal. I don't have any heals, so you might want
So
to.
I should. I can't go super slow, but I can go either quite fast or average fast, like slow for fast, or fast for slow, slow for fast. What do you think, Ryan?
Hmm?
If you don't need it by the time I get to it, I could always throw it to BJ.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you can get a heal out, that would be good.
Yeah, but when do you want it in the round? Very fast or somewhere in the middle?
Well,
Fast.
the archers are going to swing at everybody. The bones are going to try to move up and hit as many of us as possible. And the cultists are probably not going to get to us. So, I don't know, Steven.
I don't have a duplicate card all of a sudden.
What card do you have that's duplicate?
This special mixtures. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was oddly duplicated.
All right. So when we're done with this one, we'll need to remember the things that we changed. So
do you mean?
make notes in your notebook, and then we're going to restore to the beginning of this instance, and then upgrade everything again, essentially.
Gotcha.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing here.
Everything looks good on mine except for this oddly duplicated card.
I think mine's been okay as well. Obvious is wrong.
I don't know if I can read it, but excuse me. Somewhere.
Besides it, do you have the right number of cards?
Yeah, everything's counts. I just had
Okay.
so if I go in here, there's this guy. Same exact card.
I'm not going nearly fast enough.
And I know I haven't had that duplicated the whole time because that's my self heal. I pay pretty good attention to that card. It was the one that was out here that I said somebody threw cards earlier, so it's even.
It really is.
Oh, you know what? Do not that.
You do have. It looks like extra.
Extra what? I had 20 in here the whole time.
The rest of us only have 19.
We were talking about this the other day. I had
I have 20. You have 20.
You have 19.
BJ has 20. Adam has 20. And
I'm
he's
showing
had modifier
20
deck?
advanced. I'm showing 19, 19, and 19.
remember I said I had 4x5 in that
Oh.
deck, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, that's what I needed." We had like a 10-minute conversation about it.
I don't remember talking about that one. I just remember talking about modifier deck. The advanced abilities you should have above
Oh,
1
It was specifically
plus 3
the.
X's.
It was specifically the advanced abilities talking about last game.
You should have 19. 9 times.
All I know. So Adam, you're long resting, right?
9 times
Yep.
2.
Then the rest of us are all good.
Plus 3.
Tinker, you are up first.
Well,
That's
not me.
weird. All right. I am going to tap the goggles. And I'm going to do range attacks on the 2 archers.
I
I
like
like
it.
that plan.
My modifier thing disappeared.
Modifier.
Hold on. The little thing that comes up in the left.
Oh, yeah, to click the
Oh,
battle
mine.
interface, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, when
Someone
I
Does
shoot
it
that down, it
disappear and
shrinks it for
reappear for
everybody.
everybody when I
Yes.
click it?
Yeah.
I got it out of the way so I could look through my abilities deck, see what the heck's going on. in
All
here.
right.
Yeah,
So
not for everybody.
I just hit the elite archer for 4.
Nice.
Do
I
the
guess
plus
we'll
2.
keep you. He's good for more than just healing.
You can be.
And then here is the second one. 2.
Not horrible. Glad the elite guy's gone.
Oh, that means there's only
And
one left. Good, good.
what did I pick? Hold on here. I was just going to move over. But I don't know if I want to move over. Okay.
Oh, the cultists are healing.
Yeah, I saw that. Not pleased. Well, that's what they're gonna do. Which they're up now, so.
Probably heal each other. If they heal the
Yeah,
most
3
damage, I'm not
3.
sure.
Yeah, they'll heal the most damage. Well, let me double. I've got this up here. Manual.
Everybody hurt.
So, Steve, if you were going to kill that archer, that'd be great.
Oh, I hope to. Otherwise, he might be aiming at me.
I think he'll shoot me.
Oh yeah, if you're in range. Well, I'm closest. Ryan and I are closest, and I break the tie, so he'll leave you alone.
So whichever has lost the most hit points is what they'll heal, including themselves. So
That's each other or themselves then. They're not gonna bother moving.
and then yeah, their move is -1, so they could only move 1 anyways, and they can't get.
Do they care to?
Hmm?
Okay. So I'm up.
Yep, you're up.
All right. Should I heal Ryan 3 or BJ 3? Happy to do either.
It's a fair question. I'm going to be jumping to the other side of these guys and hitting both of the cultist and the living bones in the middle.
The living bones are going before you.
Yes. So he may not be there actually, but
They're going before you, then they might attack you first. So I will heal you.
I will take it.
Okay. And then I will attack the archer. A base of 3.
What are you healing me?
Modifier 0, so the archer is dead.
Huzzah.
Nice.
Do you just click on the archer standee, or do you click on the word
You
defeated?
click words, the word.
Click on the word.
But you have to. Sometimes it's easier if you're looking at an angle.
Yeah, I think it was at the bad angle.
And what were you healing me for?
I'm done. I already did that.
For how much?
3.
This is like the third time, Ryan. Discard. Discard. I don't want to do that side yet.
He's gonna swing at both of us for 1. So since you have the faster, we'll draw yours first, Steven.
Okay.
So 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2 for me as well. This one is essentially going to do the same thing. BJ, 1.
This is going to hurt.
Nope, just 1.
And mine is 0, though, so I'll take that.
That might change where you move, Ryan. No real cluster anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I can still hit 2 of them. Is it worth it, though?
I don't remember what card you're looking at. Oh, that one.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to swing at both of them. So we'll go number 4 first. For nothing. And number 6 is dead.
I'd say it was worth it.
Come on.
I got you, boo.
Thanks.
Boop boop be doo.
Alta 6 was defeated and dropped a coin.
Well, thank you, Cultist 6.
You're a bastard.
You can go to bed. Nope, go to bed.
That ends mine, and the scoundrel is long resting.
Correct. Shoop, shoopy, shoop, shoop. Okay. I think. And I wanted.
Really need those living bones dead before they kill me.
I can help.
I don't know when they're moving yet, but
They're usually slow.
Oh, they have a
Except for
different
those
one.
rare times when they're not. But all right, ready?
Is the
Hey,
Tinker
you guys are.
resting?
Tinker is resting.
Yep.
Long rest, I see it.
Bones are slow. Cultists have their big area thing.
Shoop, shoopy, shoop.
Scoundrel, you are first.
1, 2, 3. Face me, demon.
he's the same. He's the same on both sides.
I will poison this bastard, so
I recommend taking
and then I will do an attack for 5.
Get him.
And it doubles. So
He drops 2 coins.
he gets WTF pwned.
So how much did you hit total?
10 plus the
Okay.
poison.
Yeah, you
So
did.
12. Is there overkill points? Can I get like extra experience for that?
Wouldn't it be nice?
You lose 2 experience because it was too easy.
Yep. I wish I wouldn't have wasted my poison card on that one though. Got him off your back, BJ.
Thank you.
All
Sorry.
right, my turn.
Sorry for the mess he caused on you, though.
Welcome to our show. Hack the planet.
If I can make it through this round without getting
Hack
hit,
the
that'd be great.
planet. Thank you, Straith, for that part.
All right, well, I'm going to do an attack 3 on the living bones.
Oh yes, we were playing some
And I missed.
Gloomhaven, Arrowroot,
That was lame.
and root beer.
And then I'm going to do an attack 2 and disarm on this cultist.
Gracias, off to bed. Thank you. Good night. Appreciate you stopping by for a second with the raid. Straith, I hope you had a great stream. I did not look to see what you were playing. Ryan's computer is dying again, as you can hear.
Damn it.
I'll mute them for a second because his computer is going bonkers. Ooh, raft. That looks fun. Not my cup of tea typically. I would try it probably, but I have not played it. I have seen it though. I hope your stream went well. I hope raft went well. We are having this. I have not played a ton of Gloomhaven. We are on the third scenario doing it through this. And every time I play, I always feel like we're going to lose the whole time. Like it always feels impossible. But we picked up some momentum here. We've almost cleared this room, and we're gonna try finish clearing this up tonight. I think. So it's already 11, but what it is. Yeah, this one is scripted.
So the cultist
so
is
a lot of
disarmed, so he's not attacked.
This all snaps, and like you can click these buttons to drop him down, and when he dies, he'll drop the
He
coin.
won't move
and,
because
like,
he's already next to me.
when you hit the setup
That's pretty much the end of his
scenarios,
turn. No longer
it
disarmed, but
actually
he's done.
puts the board and all the guys out
So
for
Spellweaver.
you. So a lot of the really
Okay, I
tedious
will
stuff about this game is
use
scripted
my
in this,
Frost Nova.
which is super nice.
Or free. Don't want to.
And it works like 90% of the time. So
Two,
once in a while, you got to do some
I'm
stuff because
immobilizing.
either didn't work or you did something wrong and the script doesn't know how to
Not
account for it.
Frost. So.
You
Damage
just
to him
missed
and
my
he's
overkill on a
alone.
Skelly. I hit him for 12.
I will
Of course, you get no
move,
extra
jump.
anything for overkilling.
Nope. Nope. Maybe closer. Nope.
Steven, you're banned from moving.
Nope. Nope.
Steven, you're
Yeah.
banned from moving characters. What are you
Where are you
trying to
going?
do?
Right there. Yep.
Okay.
On that coin. That's a nice coin.
His mouse does
Hold
not
on.
like to hold a click.
He's immobilized, right? The
Yes.
skeleton.
So I've
That
played the
skeleton
real
is
board game a
immobilized.
couple times, and we probably spent more time setting it up and tearing it down
What's
than we
his
actually
attack?
played
Is his attack scary +2? That's a
the
scary
game,
attack. So
which
yep,
is
I'm gonna keep
super
my
annoying.
distance. It's not worth an
He has
extra
a
coin.
terrible mouse. It's like a
Death
20-year-old.
rarely is.
It's probably a ball mouse, for God's sake. So guy needs to spend like $2 and get.
Jeez.
But I
get
will
a
keep my
decent
back to him because
mouse.
I immobilized him and I don't care anymore.
I don't know
All
how
right.
I use it. I mean,
Living
he plays
Bones'
WoW with it
turn.
all the time. Like it's.
He does not have any sort of range, and he cannot move, and his turn is done.
Ooh, that's fun. A couple times have almost pulled the trigger on a 3D printer, and then I get.
He is
jammed
no
and
longer
pull
immobilized.
out.
And Tinker is doing his long rest stuff.
I just feel like the longer I wait, the cooler the thing's gonna
Yep,
be.
I'm
Which
good.
obviously is a trap because then I'll just wait forever. But
Here we go again.
all right, nerds.
I will be long resting again this time. Give myself a little bit of survivability.
I will be probably long resting next time.
I would love to pull my Loot 2 card out and just take all this money in the room. But it gets rid of my better attacks. Yeah, Straith, I'm playing as the Scoundrel, which I guess is ish character.
I think they're encouraging you to take the money.
They very much are encouraging me to take the money. Like, I want to do it because there's a lot sitting there right now. I can loot everything in a 2-thing radius. But if I do that, I better take my. I was sitting on. I get rid of
This
my.
spot.
double
This spot
hit.
has 2 coins on it. Just jump there and kill the bones, and we'll all be happy.
Which one has 2 coins? Oh, that does have 2
Between
coins.
me and the bones.
I didn't even see that.
I didn't stop there because then I would have been attacked by him. Immobilizing him let me be safe.
Can I kill the bones? Oh, I probably can. Oh, I am okay. I can do that. I'm. How fast do you think he's gonna move?
They're usually fairly slow.
I think
Like
the
30s
fastest
though?
they go is in the teens, but that's rare. Usually it's like beyond 50 most of the time.
Well, I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna be in the 30s. I'll go over there and beat him.
Where is my log? There.
Hard gamble here.
All right. BJ, are you figuring out cards?
Yeah. Trying
The
to
problem
figure
with the
out
Loot 2
what I want
card
to
is it's a
get rid of
removal
right now.
card, and
Gotcha.
I'm doing my best this run to not burn through all my removal cards till like close to the last room. So as much as I'm enticed, so the card I was talking about is this guy. I love the attack above that, which is the attack 2 targets at range 3 for 2. It doesn't hit super hard, but when a lot of these like cultists and stuff spin up like little guys, it helps me take out multiple targets at once, or like it just helps clear the room a little bit. And
Okay,
yes, I
I'm
love
good.
getting the XP off of that. I never got
You're going 25.
I never got the XP off that last hit. Sorry. It's okay.
Give it to you.
But yeah, I love that
Like-
because I use this attack all the time, and I get that XP off of it, and I get to shoot 2. And if I crit with one of them, sometimes I can actually kill something with it, like or clean up a room if there's a bunch of guys.
I think
with only
I'm
2.
going to
It's
be
super versatile card. But then
a
they give you
tool
that like,
of
there's a whole
sorts.
room full of money, and
I'll
you'd like
say.
to loot like 12
What
coins
is
at
this guy
once. Let's throw the card away. Here you go. Did I go first?
No,
Are you
I'm
fucking
going.
kidding me? Living bones never go fast, Adam.
We said rarely. We didn't say never.
Dude, that sucks. All the balls.
Very torn between being a selfish brick
Also, and I know people say this,
and not.
but it is mathematically proven that I have the worst luck in any game based on luck, which is why I don't play a ton of
Crap. Alright, I'm just going to do a
games
base
that resolve
damage,
a lot of rolling and
a
random
base
draws.
attack, instead of looting, which is what I want to
That's
do.
just right there. Like it could have been 1,000,000 to 1 chance that guy was gonna go before
the
me, so I
cultist.
couldn't pull off the move I wanted. And every single time he'll go before me.
Then
We were playing the
I'll
other
move right
night,
here.
and it was like, of course he
Oh,
is.
hold on a second.
What?
How many of those coins were from living bones?
This one.
Anyway, and of course we sat here and talked for like 10
Maybe
minutes
this
about
one?
how I was gonna
No,
move
that
to
was
that
an
spot.
archer.
Not
This
The
one
one
I'm
by the
moving to that
Tinkerer was.
spot.
Okay.
Yes, you can modify your modifier deck, which is one of the things I
Because
like
a living
about this game.
summons
But
don't
the other
drop
night I drew like
coins, so.
4 misses in
Right.
a row.
So when this one dies, we'll have to
It's
get rid of
like-
that one too.
Shuffle every time. And how is it that you're going to get the 1 miss card in your
But that's my
modifier
turn.
deck 4 times in a row?
Now the living bones are going to move
Just
+1 attack
It's
-1.
100% my luck. If it relies on dice or a random draw, like a top deck in Magic or any of that
It will
stuff,
attack
I will not get it.
both of us for a base of 0. Will hit me
The
first
only way I win these things
for
is
0,
like
and then
raw
I'll hit
strategy
Adam
and trying to mitigate
for
my
1.
chances on mitigate the chances of randomness. Would I get hit by 1?
For 1, yeah.
Man, this is useless. I just like pass this turn. Everything I wanted to do is not going to work at all now.
You can use the base stuff, but you still have to use the cards. If you don't want to waste.
Oh, what's a split button? I think that's what I need. No,
No.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Still do stuff. I like how Ryan set me up so he could take those 2 coins.
Well, I was just going to loot everything in the area, but then I didn't because I killed the cultist, so.
We had that whole
I'm
giant
done.
conversation about the coins. Never said anything. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. Is it my turn?
I'm done. Our round is up.
I never went.
Oh yeah,
What did you do, BJ?
I healed for 5.
That's fine. That's not gonna change. So I'm gonna move. All right. I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna hit this guy for 5.
It's a big hit.
that's 3 plus 2 because he's adjacent to you. Draw modifier is 0, so that's minus his 1 is still 4, so that's.
He gone.
And then I'm going to move 2 and take every coin. To every hex that I walk through. And I need my XP.
How are we health-wise, everybody?
I'm at 9 out of 10, so I'm good.
7 out of 8.
I am
8 out
also
of 8.
full.
Excellent.
All right. So where are we going now?
I need to rest again, so I'm probably going to long rest this time and get my little shield back.
Should we open the small room?
Probably.
Who's gonna open the door?
Let's go these. I can.
Anybody got a pull or a push to bring whatever's in there into a trap?
I have a pull
That'd be better.
and I can't move.
I don't think. What does the trap do? 3 damage, did we say?
3 damage, yep.
Depending on what's in there, 2 turns I could pull something into it. I'm only have 1 more move and then I'm gonna have to rest something. Why is this coin big all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Scale down. Alright, well.
I still have to get rid of one of these.
Problem is, if I go invisible this turn, I'm gonna have to rest the next turn, so it's gonna be huge waste. So I almost wonder if I should rest.
Resting on a turn that you're invisible is not bad at all.
Well, the problem is, if I attack coming out of invisibility, I get
Oh,
a
it's
2
bigger.
times modifier. It doubles the value of the attack.
Jeez.
It's also a remove
It
card.
is, when you still have like 3 cards in your hand, it's rarely advantageous to rest.
I do have
Not
3
always.
cards.
Not always, but rarely.
Well, I'm just looking at my moves, and it's either I open that door and get slammed in the face, or I go invisible, in which case I can't attack the next turn because I'll have to rest, and I'll waste that giant card. And then the next turn, if I wanted to go invisible to save my butt, I can't because I'll have to rest before I can use it. So
Well, you could always do it and then short rest instead of long rest.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out: is do I go now and then short rest next turn, or
I would
Alright.
say yes to that, but whatever. I'm long resting, so I can't really say anything at this point.
all right, I'll do it. I guess the question is probably then I'll go invisible this turn. I'll save the invisibility for something big though. All right.
Who's opening the door and how fast are they going?
Really fast, and I can open. What's this 1 mean? What do I have to do?
That means when you step on that spot and open the door, the book is going to tell us something special.
Okay.
You're not supposed to look until you go there.
I have a potion and a cloak, all of which I've already used. I am running the invisibility cloak, which I had to get myself out of danger earlier in the game. And I have a stamina, which I already used to recover some cards earlier. I tend to use that one pretty early to save myself from a rest. I keep more cards longer. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I'm still kind of a novice. Oh, 7 years. Yes, and appreciate that. Unless I mistweeted 7 years. Which is totally possible because I'm a terrible human being. I'm a lucky guy.
Was that the right
was the
one, BJ?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the one.
You guys are ready? Oh, BJ's cards were reversed.
Correct. Alright, so my first, I am first. Alright, let's go see what's in this stupid room.
Ooh, it involves reading. Ooh.
Alright,
You
boy.
bash in the door, thinking you are prepared for anything. Before you, however, stands a creature of pure elemental energy, enraged and demonic. It takes you a second to collect yourself, as if animating the dead wasn't enough for these lunatics.
Lunatics.
Looney Ticks.
Lunatics. I said it how I said it. They are big and mean, the earth elementals. But no range, which is nice.
What
Tell
do
you.
they move to?
Are they elite? They are elite, dang.
They are elite. Do they get added to this?
13 health.
Yeah, if you have to
initiative
draw a
check?
card on their thing.
Where?
They're
they're
87
low.
accurate.
Move 0, attack -1 area. Consume any. Create Earth.
They'll eat
That's
any
a
element
green
and create Earth.
energy.
Okay, so do I get stopped at the door or do I get to keep going?
You can keep going. I mean, you get to see what's happening at the door, but then you continue your movement. So you
I
can
have
either stop
6
or...
total and I have range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So I move in, I get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, this will probably kill me, though they aren't moving very fast, right? So 0, they can only move 2. Oh shit, that would.
Yep.
What do they hit for?
Are you
Fuck
going
ton.
invisible? You're
No.
not going invisible.
I was trying to think if I should hit them because I have this range attack. I can hit them for. I can hit each of them, but if I move up close enough to 1, 2, 3, they have 1, 2 back, and then they're gonna kill me hard.
If you go to one side or the other of this row, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that far. Never mind. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to get to right behind you. That's not gonna help anybody.
That's a dust.
We could split their attacks, but I can't get that far.
All right, I guess that
What we do a lot of times, if I remember right, with this scenario, is we'll try to get in there and grab the chest, and then just rush into the last room and let these guys kind of slowly straggle through the hallway as we clear out the final room, and then just kind of clean them up at the end. Or we can clean them up now, but I just know we've done that in the past.
okay. Well, I don't think I have any other move here. So, because if I step forward, I'm gonna die. I can attack them, but it's gonna be for like 2 each.
Well,
they're gonna
even
be
if
for
you
4.
move in there next time and turn invisible on the chest, pick that up, get a big attack, and then run out, that might not be a bad way to do it either.
I'm going to stun one of them.
Might be able to do that.
You'll stun them this turn.
I will stun one of them this turn.
Well, maybe Adam just jump on the chest then. Let BJ come in and stun one. and then one of you will take one attack, and then the next turn
I
start
only
running
have
again.
2 more moves. I had 6 total. Or wait,
Okay.
I was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I could do that because I was here.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do that. Want me to land on the chest?
If you land on the chest, you'll loot it like a coin at the end of the round. You'll still take one attack if BJ can stun one of those guys. But BJ, make sure not to stand in their, in their area of attack.
You tell me.
If you think you can take one hit, which I think you can.
All right, I'll do it. But then I'm also attacking these guys then. So this
Yeah,
guy
you
will
might
be at
as well.
disadvantage.
That's fine.
So I'll do number 2
Wait,
first.
do they have retaliate?
Thanks, Strath. Have a good night. Thanks for the raid again. Appreciate it.
I don't see retaliate, so yeah.
I don't
that's
see it
okay.
either. Let's consume any. Any is the earth.
Elemental.
Any one
yeah.
element.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll do the first guy. Got 2, right? Okay, he gets
Yep.
-1, so he takes 1 damage. And then the next guy gets 2 damage. Take that, you punks.
Yeah.
Now watch
Yeah.
me die.
Well, now it's BJ's turn.
I will fall on my sword, good sirs, for this treasure chest.
All right. Is there a preference for the one I stun?
At this point, I don't think so.
All right. Well, in case I do some good damage, I'm going to aim at 5. All right. So 5 takes 2, and he's stunned.
When you said good damage, I was thinking like 4 or 5, maybe 6. I saw the +1 and got excited.
Oh no, I was joking. That stun only does 1 damage.
Still, it's valuable.
Not gonna lie to you
That's
guys. I'm getting low on cards.
You are.
Steven, you are next.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be of any use in there, so I will just jump on this coin and call it a day. And then
Typical
should I short
Steven.
rest? Should I short rest or long rest? I'll long rest. Let you guys get back out here. There's no way I'm opening this door.
Yeah, I can't even open the door next time if I want to. I can move up next to it, which is probably what I'll do. Alright. So your turn is done, Steven?
Yep.
Steven, stop making your guy bigger.
What do you mean?
Steven. So attack -1, so Adam, you're gonna attack for 3, -1, or 3.
What's wrong?
You got hit for 3. This guy is no longer stunned. There she is. Alright, so now we're picking new cards.
Adam, I'm going to throw you a heal.
I'm gonna have to short rest this one. All right. Guess I will. I also can heal if you don't want to waste it. Are we gonna kite these guys, or should we clean them up? I mean, Steven didn't come down here, so I don't think he's looking
Long
to get
resting.
involved either.
I don't
thought we
really
were
have the
gonna kite
time / cards to be able to help in there and make it to the last room
Okay.
Going to
myself.
kite them.
So you
So I
want me to just book it, and we can kite these guys?
That
Oh,
is
did
my
we open the
vote.
chest?
BJ, what are your thoughts? I'll
It's in
check
the
the chest
chest.
right now. What number
I'd
was
say
it?
I'd
40.
say kite him.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
that's
can
why
I can move like
stayed away.
6 and heal 3 if you don't want to waste your heal on me. We'll just book
All
it.
right, that will change what I pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving you the option if you don't want to.
Oh, they said Earth last time too.
What number was it? Sorry. The chest.
It's move my ass 46.
40.
Oh, suffer 3 damage and gain poison.
Jesus fuck. You know what? I'm seriously flipping the table now. You guys can die in a fire.
But then what's in the chest after that?
Well, we'll find that out when we get there.
I click the button on the chest.
No, I mean, what else was in that
Oh.
chest?
Okay, so I'm going to keep my
That
heal.
is the chest.
I'm still gonna. Well, I guess so. I have to take 3 damage right now.
Yeah.
And get poison, apparently.
It's a horrible, horrible thing.
Damn, sucks.
So Adam could use 2 heals.
I'm gonna heal. So just gonna go ahead and say I have not enjoyed this round at all.
It didn't
This
start
has-
out. I mean, even from the beginning, you got
So Ryan, what is the difference between wound and poison again?
Poison adds damage every time you get attacked, or anytime the poison person is attacked, it gets +1 damage. And then wound is at the beginning of your round, or at the beginning of activation, you take 1 damage.
So I'm okay.
with regards to healing poison. If you're poisoned, any heal, no matter the value, just clears the poison, and then wound clears the wound and does the heal. You don't get the heal when you're poisoned. The first one just clears the poison.
Oh, so I'm not gonna get.
So here's what we're going to do, Adam. We are going to make sure that you go after me.
Are you sure?
Yep. You need to make sure you go after me. I can come up and do a tiny heal so that yours goes all the way through, because I do have a tiny heal to do.
And then book it.
Your heal's not any smaller than mine. Or you mean this one?
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to see that, though. I got to flip them.
I don't care. We're figuring this out. So the problem is now I'm gambling at going at speed.
Earth demons generally go slow.
Generally.
So I'm gonna go 6. No, I'm just it's like your tiny one is only adjacent though. I'd have to be next to you, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but it's a move and then heal.
But then you're stuck
But then you're
next to
getting
the
closer to them.
giant
And you do
golems.
not want to be that close
That's
to
all
them.
right. I'm fine.
It allows him to burn his big attack too.
Well, there's only one problem with that is I can't go slower than that.
If you get close to me, I'll have a heal on the next round as well to throw at you.
You can, I mean, you can go at 33, which is slower than that.
Yeah, that's
You're
Now
just
we're-
afraid.
now I'm gonna get hit by him. Like if I had a 20, every other card I have is like faster than 17, except for a 36 and an 86, which is all in like territory. Yeah, A, it doesn't let me kite, and B, I'm scared that 33 is too high. All right, let's do it. Is what it is.
It is what it is. Everybody have their card set?
Yeah, I'm long resting. I got booted off our VPN.
VPN.
Work stuff.
Oh,
Waiting since we started to open a CAD file. And then I got booted.
Alright, so Tanker goes first, then the Scoundrel, then the Demon. So you guys are just faster than the Demons. And then I'm going super slow, and Steven's long resting.
All right.
Which is the
I
super
am
slowest.
tapping my goggles. Moving up to Adam. I remove the poison from you. And then both of those demons are going to become wounded.
Flame on.
And fire is in the air. And here are my attacks. I will be going for number 5 first.
here's a
Ugh.
good question. How do I
2
clear the
damage,
poison off
number
my
5.
guy?
What's that?
How do I clear the poison off of my dude? Because I threw.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
Click on the icon, but you have to be from the front.
Okay.
Whoa.
That'll be 6
Got it,
damage
thank
to
you.
number 2.
Oh, very nice.
End wound.
Yep. Very nice, PJ.
Yep,
Okay.
thank you.
Your XP and everything.
I will do that here.
Look at that Tinker go. Woo! All right.
You know, if you got any big attacks, you might almost.
No, I'm running.
Yeah.
It's too late. All right. Well, I mean, I actually, I'm not gonna lie. I could poison the one next to me. Well, I'd have to hit him for 5, poison him, and then move 3. I could do that.
I don't think it's a bad move because BJ is going to absorb any attacks. They're going to take 1 damage at the beginning of their turns before they do anything. So if you get them down even to just 1 health, they'll die before they do anything.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this is one or the other in the top of this backstab. There's obviously not both. But yeah, it gives me 5 if he's alone or if he's next to one of my allies. I'm reading that right. And when target is adjacent to none of his allies or any of yours. So yeah, this guy I'm sitting.
Oh.
Right
You get both.
Yeah, you get both, but he's definitely adjacent to his own allies, so you don't get the second one. But they do stack.
Oh, yeah, that's good to know. But it won't in this case because he's next to somebody, right?
But you will get the 1.
2, 3. So do you want me to attack? Well, I guess we can just see how the attack goes, and then I'll move and poison depending on what happens. All right.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. -1 because me. So 4.
Did you poison him?
Not yet. So the idea is I can now poison him and then run away. Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, probably at this point what you should do. It's part of your move action, right? The poison.
Yeah. Right, well, I have to
Yeah.
poison, then move 3. But he'll take an extra damage at least when you. Well, it's move 3 and then poison actually. So would I not be able to do that?
Yeah, if poison is at the end of the movement, then you would not be able to do that. And if you are not going to be able to do that, if you were going to choose to poison rather than move, I would say do it at the beginning of your attack. Would be the logical thing. In which case,
But then I'm gonna get hit, or no?
no, BJ is faster than you, so it would.
They're going to hit me. So if I were you, I'd just sit there and heal self.
I
Yeah.
just wasted my heal on the poison.
Well, no, you don't have to do the poison because you're not going to move.
But he did his attack.
Never mind.
Top one
I
on
saw.
the trigger.
Yeah, I'm not thinking right.
So do you want me to poison the big dude and give him a damage, or do you want me to save it for afterwards and come around and poison the other dude?
Well, if you poison the big dude and give him the damage, then he's dead.
No, he's not.
Essentially, he'll be down to 1.
Right, and then he'll take 1. Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll just say I did that then. Come on.
Wrong one.
I did it again.
That looks good. Nope. Yep. Perfect.
All right.
All right, so your turn's done. Earth demons go. This one immediately takes a damage. This one also takes a damage. Then he will move +1, attack -1. So he's not actually moving, but BJ, he's swinging for 3 +2. Jeez.
Damn. All right. That's all right.
All right.
That room's about done.
It is. All right, so my turn. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm pretty sure that's all my cards are doing. So I'm done. Spellweaver, have you done your stuff already?
I think BJ set fire.
He did.
I might be able to use that next round. We'll see.
All right. Next round, more cards. And I feel like this is just going to be the two of us going in at this point, right?
Probably.
I'm going to try to kill the Earth Demon.
Good plan.
I like the plan.
Adam, are you going to do any damage before you run?
I can. Unless you just want me to walk right up to him and try to hit him as hard as I can.
If you could just do... Oh goodness, it just depends on the rolls. But I guess if you could just do a couple, even that would be great.
How about I go super slow?
I'm going to be going slow also, so that's
I
fine.
can go really slow. Or I can go, well, if I go really fast, he's going to hit me and I'm going to die. If I go super slow, he's going to hit you.
Yeah, none of you guys can really afford to go too slow, because if he goes, he's going to hit somebody.
So then I can go super fast and book it out. And then I can hit him on the way out for some. Yes, I can hit him for some. Move super fast and get out. Like 3 damage. Attack 3. Is that what you want me to do?
How fast is fast?
Really fast.
Ice fast.
Ugh.
Like all my kids are older than that fast.
Because I'd really like to get my poison on him before you do that, just to add the damage. That's all right.
In which case I can. Well, if he moves, I mean, I can go slow. Will he move at all? No, he's just going to attack you, right?
He would attack me again, yeah.
But you're going to plan on going before me anyway. So are we trying to make it so that I go before him, but after you?
Correct.
I think
I can
you're
actually try
best.
that. I can try that.
Okay.
Yes. I will try that, but it's like
Okay.
it's like a mid-30s, so here's hoping.
All right. Everybody's ready?
Yep.
Oh, we beat him. Barely, but we did it.
Well done, guys. I'll go first. I'm going to, I guess, probably do move 3. Start by opening this door.
Oh, that's not too bad. 4 dudes. Are these summoners?
Yeah. And the wind demons are not.
I was expecting like 12 level 30 skeleton archers, so. I mean, I guess those cards weren't out, so I knew they weren't going to. You know what I mean?
Cultists aren't doing much.
Wind demons.
Wind demons are going to go immediately after me.
No, they're going to go
They're
first.
also not doing much. Well, I'm in the middle of my turn, so they
Oh,
won't.
right.
My turn's done.
Self heal 1, attack -1, consume air, invisible self.
So really, does a wind demon have range? Yes, it does. Range of.
Range of 4. That's gross.
Is means there's not really
2,
good.
4. What's the wings? Does that mean it?
It means
Flies.
it's flying, yeah.
Which means jump. All the movements have jump.
So they can go over top of obstacles and
Yes,
traps?
Sorry, it
Yeah.
stopped me being able to hear again.
Weird. So they have 2 shield. They have really low health, but they have 2 shield and they can't be pulled into traps or anything. So
Do you have any piercing?
I don't think I have any piercing left.
I don't have any piercing. Maybe I should get something with piercing.
So that's 1.
And we just gotta bum rush these guys. We're starting to run out of cards.
Well, from here, this one at least can't see me. This 1, 2, 4 can't reach me. Then I feel like I'm wasting my other card. But I can't get, unless I go into the trap, I can't get to this cultist or anything. So, I think that's the end of my turn. I'm not going to jump. That's for sure.
All right, my turn.
Wind demons, I think, go.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything.
Not at all.
They moved,
They
don't
would
they?
heal one, and they don't move. No.
Assume air and go invisible. That's important.
But there's no air.
All right.
Or
Well,
is
that
that only if they
sucked.
consume air?
That's
Okay.
all right.
Did you hit him?
So I did 1 damage and a poison to the Earth Demon.
Did it
So
take
a
the 1
hit-
damage from the wounds? Or is that not until he
That's on their turn.
Alrighty. So my turn. So I. Oh, you're not adjacent to me, so I'm definitely not doing that. I will do a range attack for 3. Should I activate my goggles?
If you can hit him for the 3, it will be the end because he will.
I'm gonna activate my
Yeah.
goggles.
Yeah, do it.
So I'm gonna have to long rest here in a little bit anyway, probably. ×2, baby. Get
Oh damn, he's gone.
fucked.
Out.
Straight out of here.
I like it.
All right.
And then
so
run.
I'm gonna move 5. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, Steven.
remember you.
We were over there, doing our jobs and killing fucking elementals.
Mhm.
What were you doing? Just, resting out here?
No, I was polishing these daggers.
Do you feel rested? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm only bleeding to death over here. I'm 1 health.
It's fine. It's fine. This is
It was worth it. Me and BJ are the pog champs of this run for taking out those elementals.
That's right.
Fortunately, neither of those moves had experience on them. It's kind of gross.
I feel like pretty soon we're going to be to the point where I just kind of sit in the middle of a room and long rest without cards, taking damage. And that will be my contribution.
If I can get in there, I have plenty of cards to burn to help clean this room up. So
If ouch. If I throw
now I
at
can
a
hear Steven.
get
Yeah,
full
so even
strength.
now you're breaking up.
Oh. What did you do, Ryan? Did you pass me your bad connection?
Maybe.
Coronavirus for your VoIP connection.
Apparently.
I'm feeling beat up, but I'm feeling a little better after kicking those elementals' ass.
That was 26 damage in there.
Yeah. I overkilled that dude with the ×2 too.
Alright. Cultists are done. Earth Demon's dead. Steven,
Go Spellweaver.
Should I go in the room and do an attack on something, or should I
Oh, that demon was
Should
going
I
to
go in
fucking
and
heal
attack
too.
do a little bit now, or do a lot bit and a little bit?
Oh, he was going to kill the fuck out of me if he would have beat us. He was going to target all enemies within 3 and heal. That was going to be that was going to be really bad. Take that guy out.
it depends on how much you can do later, Steven. If this is going to stop you from doing more, then you can probably wait.
It'll
Just
give
remember
me,
you have that fire right now for an XP.
Yep, it'll give me, if I use that now, I'll get a decent attack on a cultist now, and then almost a wasted turn in the next round to get all my lost cards back, as opposed to this turn, I could heal Adam and get all my lost cards.
I am always a fan of killing cultists sooner rather than later, but that's
Then I
Just-
will do that.
What is that? Recover lost cards button. That's
well. He has a
ridiculous.
tiny hand.
Oh,
Tiny hand.
like 8? Because mine's only 9.
Or 8 cards, and most of them are lost, if they're at all any real good. Okay, so I'll eat the fire to do an attack of. Oh, I have a range 3. So I will actually move in a little bit differently. No. I'll stay here. I can stay one further. I don't mind staying one further. Whoop,
Where are you trying to go?
whoop.
This way?
Probably out. Probably. The. What the heck? Yeah.
Get a new mouse.
And then I'll hit the cultist. For.
Move a
Where
lot.
did. Attack 2. Wrong card. Attack 2, yep, +1 because I'm eating the thing.
So,
So
3.
3 +1. Not quite enough.
Yeah, let's just call him dead.
Alright. And then I'll use my stam potion to get these 2 cards back. What? Oh.
Alright. And that ends the round. I'm going to. Do I long rest or do I short rest? I'm at full health, so I can take some hits if I just stay here.
And like last time with these cards, I'll have a small heal in conjunction with getting lost cards back.
What do you need the long rest for if you're at full health?
I'm just debating on whether I can afford to lose a specific or not specific card.
Well, long
I'm
resting
just
keeps you in the
running down the
game longer
hallway.
too.
And if I get hit in the meantime, I'll get the 2 heals at the end of the round. Yeah, I'm just looking at my cards. I think I got a long rest. Gross. I'll
That's
do it.
super gross.
There's a part of me that just wants to kill that cultist though.
Should for it heals.
Before it's summoned is a big thing.
That too. I don't know what to do here. So I'm just moving.
Yeah, I mean at this point moving up, but man, unless you can move far enough up to like get some sort of around the corner range shot going.
Yeah. All my really fast movement cards have been burned. It's gonna go really slow.
Might as well.
I'll throw a range in there in case for some reason somebody moves closer, but I doubt they will. Like if that cultist moves up 1 to attack you, 3, I can probably hit him. If he moves.
Yeah.
I'll be here. Oh no, I won't be able to sight through that door. If I'm here, this doesn't work, does it?
You have to be from the next one up.
Yeah, whatever.
You all ready?
Should I long rest now? get all my health back, and then I'll have a bunch of fast moves to get in and get in the action.
Well, you're not gonna get all your health back. You get 2 health back.
Oh, I thought the long rest. Okay, sorry.
We'll get
Long
your
rest is good.
goggles back though. Your long rest.
I get my goggles back, and I'll get a couple 5 or 6 moves that I can. Well, I think I burned the one. 6.
I mean, it might not be a bad idea. Of course, I have enough health. I can probably. You know what?
I can. Yeah, my
Wait, throw on
6 is
3 health.
gone.
No, I won't. I'm not next to you.
It's just that there's really only one card in here that I feel like I.
You could just take a health for it, can't you? What's that?
But no, there's only one card I can get rid of,
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
and that's that. Yeah, that's why I'm long resting. So, if you guys are ready, hit start round.
Spellweaver has no initiative. Oh, there it is. 80. No initiative.
Wind demons are being bitches.
Pull 1.
Okay, well this one's gonna go first. Wants to see me. Going to attack for 3. That'll be 3 because I have my helmet.
Woo!
They can see through the obstacles, Ryan.
That'll pull.
He didn't have to move to see you.
But it's a pillar.
Yeah, but it's treated as any other obstacle.
But pillars go to like the ceiling.
I agree.
Yeah, but they don't take up the whole.
I don't give a fuck. I agree. Pillar.
All obstacles are the same.
Nope. The pillar.
You can see through them. You can't walk through them. You might be able to jump over them though. I think you can jump over the pillars.
Three. This is why I'm long rest. Actually, hold on. First one for 3, I will like 1. And this one I'll take 2. I have shields.
Cultists.
Yep. Good times that.
Well, at least the one will die.
I don't feel much better.
All right, go ahead. I'm done.
Cultists are done. Spellweaver.
Let's see. No one is within range for my heal. So I can move. Or I can just stay where I am. I'll just stay where I am. And I'll get my last cards back. End.
Wind demons made air.
My turn.
Yes.
I moved 2. as we said, I can't reach that, right? 3 space. This Kelly.
From where you are, no, you'd be shooting through a wall.
And that is it.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 health back. Already took my car. Well, I got rid of a car. Shield comes back. Round is over.
I will be resting.
Well, guess I'm just going to do that. That.
Is there anybody that would like to pick up all of their discarded cards right now? Or should I save it for a little later?
I don't see anybody with
I
this
only
card.
have one.
Oh,
So later.
Technically, I have a whole pile. I'm long resting this turn, though.
Do you have enough cards to take your turn?
No. I have one left.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take my dog outside, my new puppy. And
You got me?
my turn will be moving and healing whoever needs the most healing. So when my cards flip, if I'm not back in.
Your card's out? Okay, never mind. There you go. Moving and healing. I like it. Adam, you resting?
Yes, sir. Try to click the
Steven,
button.
you're good?
Yep.
Demons are moving so fast. Attack -1, heal 1. Tomb air. Which it does have, which is invisible. Which is dumb.
I think BJ hit long rest.
Long rest. Yeah. Incorrectly, but that's okay.
Well,
I can
he's
still
got
see
2.
he's at 20.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he has 2. He has 2 of them up there.
yeah, so we'll ignore the long rest, I guess.
So he's not moving, so he's actually going to be disadvantaged attacking me. His attack is 2. And he missed, so we'll take that.
We will take that.
This one, I'm going faster than Steven, so he will attack me. 2. Get hit for 3. Actually, I only get hit for 1 because I have shield things. Oh my gosh. That is the wind demons. I don't have any damage to them. The first one will go invisible though. So I cannot do anything to him, and that's it. Because now it is my turn. And crap, I did not do this well. I guess I'll do. Is it better for me to be in the doorway or out of the doorway? Probably doesn't matter. I move 2, and then I'm going to use my stun attack. So I'm going to attack 4. Hit him for 2, minus his shield is only 1. But he's stunned. That ends my turn, so BJ's turn. Moving 4, and then healing. Does he want to move in?
He
Nothing,
didn't say. All he said was move and heal whoever needed it most.
which is you, so you can take the 3.
I don't know if you want to have me right in the doorway though when I've only got
Well, right now,
2 health.
nothing is going to be able to hit you from there. Because
Okay.
this guy is stunned.
Feel
These
free
two
then.
are out. Unless, well, Adam's resting, right?
Yes.
Steven, you didn't need to get up that one spot?
Nope.
Okay. Now it's your turn, Steven.
Alright, I'm just gonna set my thing that lets me my stuff do extra damage. And then I will do an attack 3 with that modifier range 2 on the skeleton. 3 plus 0.
Minus shield is 2. Correct?
Yep, sounds right.
Alright. Cultist is summoning another bone.
What a bastard.
At least the other one had the decency to die when he did it.
Yeah. Now this one will not move. The other ones will move -1 attack +1, but he's stunned. And this one, 1. Probably just go there. That finishes them. And then Adam, do you have any stuff you still need to do on yours?
Just give myself my health. Said it's 2.
Yep. You
Sorry,
got your
Scoundrel, I gave you health on accident, I think. I think I gave you health on accident. Unless you did that at the same time, I thought I
you
did
did
something
that.
wrong.
I was at 1. I should be at 6.
Yeah, you should be.
Okay, you are.
Now we pick our next set of cards.
Are either of you going to clear that bone so I can stand where he is?
I am not. I'm going to jump, go kill that cultist, hit the bones next to him.
Well, now I wish BJ wasn't where he is then. Can we do that?
He did say he did not particularly want to be there.
Okay. Well, good.
He just said we could move him there, but that he did not necessarily want to. Was the impression that I got.
I'm pretty fucked here.
All right, everybody's cards are in. Everybody's going a bit slower. Wind demons. Oh, that's great because I'm going to make stuff for them to consume. I'm just pushing now. That's not too bad. Bones are just standard. I'm going to kill that cultist before he summons another bone, so that's nice.
Unless you miss, in which case I'll
Well,
just make another bones.
That's true.
And then die.
So I'm going to
And
start by
then die.
going 1, 2, 3. And setting the wind. And I'm going to hit both of these for attack 3. I'm going to start with the cultist. Oh, what? Son of a...
What happened?
I somehow closed up my box.
What?
Well, that was silly.
It was very silly.
Already past midnight, bro.
And in the process, I've lost cards, which is awesome. Okay,
There's
doesn't
two
matter.
question marks down here. What is these?
Question marks? Do not see question marks.
Whatever you just moved was a question mark. Looks like a tracker too.
Did that take you off the board when you did it?
I don't think so.
Oh, nope, I see it now.
And I only have 18 modifiers. Alright. Now I think I'm back to where I should be.
Should hit the back
That
of time
being-
button.
So that being said, start the round. Cultist, draw attack modifier.
Like that.
Okay, so 3. He dead. Okay, drawing for the skeleton. +2. That's
He
nice.
dead.
So that's 5. He's not dead because he has shield.
Oh.
So he has 1 health left. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that will end my turn.
That makes it my turn then, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I will use this to move door. Nope.
We're all bad at this.
Perfect. And then I will attack. I will target the skeleton with 1 health and hit the other guys along the way.
So all skeletons are
To
getting hit.
do. Yep. Attack 3 plus 1 from my modifier card.
What order do
So-
you want to hit them in? As you pull.
From closest to furthest. So 4, 5, 8.
Okay.
4 base of 4 plus 2. That should be enough.
That one dead.
Oh, hold on. I have disadvantage against him. So it's actually 3, which I think was still more
Still
than enough.
enough. It was 2.
Yep.
And then against number 5, base of 4,
So 4.
his shield, so 3. And then base of 4 minus 1 is 3 with his shield still. And they shouldn't have coins. You should
Yep.
get rid of those coins. And then that gives me 3, 4, 5 experience.
We gonna do some leveling.
I am. Is anyone else leveling?
If I get 1 more experience, I'll level. Assuming we win, which I assume we are.
Even if you lose, you still get the experience.
I probably won't be anywhere close. 45. I'm only at 25.
The
I should get
experience bonus experience. I don't think you get that unless you win.
Oh yeah, the bonus experience, you know.
Oh yeah, I
I
was
think.
counting my bonus
Or what-
experience for the.
Yeah, because this is worth more though. Now that
This
we're
is
level
worth
1.
6. Yeah, this is worth
Nice.
6 experience for winning it, where it was worth 4 before.
Or before.
Yeah, I'll be at 38. Yeah, I feel like
Steven, are you done? Yes, Steven, you're done?
Yep.
So when demons are going, goes lowest number first. Move 0, attack -1, target 2. He will hit me. He will hit Steven, and he doesn't need to. So his attack is a base of 2. I went faster, so take 2. Trigger my shield thing. And then it's 2, Steven, plus 2. So that's 4. That's right. You know what we did not do on the way here?
Road guard.
A road guard. We did the city
Well, that's
guard.
why I asked if it was in Gloomhaven or if it's on the road.
I didn't hear you ask that.
Ah.
But it was on the road for sure. And then this guy is going to essentially do the same thing here. He has a range of 4, so he can hit us both from where he's at. So since I'm faster, we'll say he hits me first again. So 2. Which will finish off shield. And then for Steven, just 2. But just 2 is a lot for you.
It's a whole lot.
visible.
He is no longer visible now.
This is the last attack I'll take this round.
It should be. Yeah, this bones will come over and attack me.
I might just lose 2 cards from my discards.
Okay, where are we at?
The living bones are about to go, which basically just means moving up, hitting me. It's only swinging for 1. Hits me for 1. And that's the end of living bones. Cultists are already dead. And then Tinker, you are up.
All right, I am going to heal myself for 5. And then I'm going to, hold on here. Then I'm going to aim at the space next to the wind demon here.
Okay.
And do my tri-space attack. And let me see, I think that's base damage 4. I've created a darkness with goggles. That will be 6 damage.
Six damage. Minus the 2 shield.
Then it would be 4 damage after the shields. Ugh. 1. That's it for me.
Alright, Adam.
Skippy, Skippy.
Go make some chaos.
Probably not.
Do it.
I'm gonna go invisible. And then I'm gonna activate a card that says my next 4 attacks get higher attacks.
Alright. I like these things.
If
I'm down.
the enemy is adjacent to none of their allies, I get +2 for my attacks. And my next attack with the invisibility will be doubled.
So go take out that far wind demon with his 2 shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in and my next attack I should be able to hit 2 targets.
Nice.
Which will be on the next turn.
Alright, so we're all done here?
Yep.
Nope.
So who's going for the full wind demon?
It sounds like Adam is.
Okay.
I will probably try to attack the bones and the
Which wind demon are you planning on?
tree. So I can't shoot through the pillar, right?
You can.
I can?
It doesn't make sense, but apparently it's true.
Well, you tell me, because if I can move here and I
Can.
can shoot both these guys.
It is a green
can.
bound, so you can.
Since they're the 2 strongest, and my attacks will be... They're not adjacent to each other, so...
You have to be adjacent to them.
No. It just simply says... On your next 4 attacks, enemies non-adjacent to their allies get +2 attack. Plus it's doubled. Which one gets first.
What do you mean?
So I have one that says my next attack gets value of the W of its attack, and then I have one that's +2s it. So do I +2 it and then double it?
Yes.
Because it's a
Well,
attack
depending
2.
on how it's worded. If it's the same, usually the damage is all combined and then doubled.
So basically, I'll have attack 4 doubled on my next on my turn.
If you draw a +1 or a +2, that gets doubled as well, and poison gets doubled.
I just want you guys to know that this
Uh,
is
So I'm going to use my
a short-
goggles this turn too.
a short rested, and this will be my last action phase. I will long rest next time to give me an extra round. That's going to be it.
I'll have to short rest next round.
I clicked long rest incorrectly this time, so I might have 2 of them again.
I thought about long resting this time. Should I long rest this time? I mean, I already did my short rest, but
I'm planning on killing the really low wind demon.
I am hoping to kill the skeleton. Really, that big wind demon is the big thing.
I'm
Adam
hoping.
has a
I'm
good
actually hoping to kill both of these, and before anybody has a chance to do it.
That would be lovely. And if you don't kill one of them, I can adjust to do the other one too.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be very little chance because I'm going to use
All
my
things
goggles
going
too.
well, I will end on the treasure chest too, so we don't have to worry about that.
All right, let's do it. Shit, gone. I'm tired.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, scoundrel, do your
All right,
thing.
so I'm going to move 5. Should put me here. 3, 1, 2, 3. I have attack range 3. That's 2. But I get to double it, and none of these guys are adjacent, so it's +2. So that's 4, 8.
You'll be at disadvantage against the one next to you.
He's not,
I'm not shooting that one. I'm shooting the one column.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna use my goggles to make sure that no stupid dumb shit happens. If technical term. So I'm gonna draw. So
Which one
plus
was that?
the demon.
the plus 1.
9. And then I'm gonna +1 for the 9 against 8 because of the shield.
All right. I like it. That's your round?
God, how much else do you want me to do, Ryan? Jesus.
No, oh my god.
Yes.
I am going.
And then I'm
going to pop a decoy. I'm not even going to bother putting it on there. But I'm going to take my XP for that. And then I am going to shoot the wind demon for 5. For 6.
So
Get
6
the
minus
fuck
2
out of
is
here! Da 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 da.
That's
Dun.
another 2 experience.
dun, 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 dun.
Just gonna take my coin.
All right, Steven, where you going? What are you doing?
I will just hop on a coin. I don't want to die from it. Just in case they're jerks twice over.
You're going to activate your retaliate, though, right?
He sure is.
Yeah.
And get your 2 XP.
Damn.
All right, so this.
Woo. This guy XPs. It's weird you can't draw the last card, isn't it?
King of Skulls design, item 123.
I think the Ring of Skulls is the summon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ring. That's right. That's a good one with the scoundrel. It lets you drop an ally next to a bad guy when you don't have allies next to the bad guys.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Got nothing.
And I got my goal of
And I
taking
got
long
mine.
rest.
Nobody exhausted, so thank you everybody for doing your jobs and not dying.
I should have mine, right? Because the bonus XP counts.
What happened to mine? What the heck was that?
I had to get 13 experience, so I'm assuming the 6 we got on top of the 10 I did counts.
No, I don't believe it does.
What?
I think the bonus experience doesn't count for the check mark card.
Really?
What are you talking about?
My check mark said I had to get 13 experience. I only got 10, but I assumed that the bonus experience, if we won, was going to count toward that.
And I don't think it does.
Let me see if I can find anything on that.
Look
The
it
more
up.
and more I play this game, the more and more I hate it.
It's only because it hates you so much.
I mean, that's
I
bonkers.
love
Why
it.
would that
Both
not
games.
count? You earned that experience for that match, for the scenario.
But the bonus experience happens outside of the scenario when you're working toward that goal. Just in my mind, I've never thought that counted.
Well, that
But maybe it
sucks
is.
because I could have done other things to get the other 3.
More experience.
We got 6 from the scenario, right?
Yep. We'll go back to town.
You have to read the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody else can read it if they want. I'm looking up this.
It won't let me pick up the book.
But you can't pick it up. You have to just zoom in on it.
I cover over it and hit Alt. It's clear that you have disrupted some sort of ritual here. The elemental demons belong to an entirely different plane of existence, but the cultists have somehow managed to pull them through to this one. On the altar at the back of the room, there is a wealth of scribblings on these rituals. Sorry. Not all the writing is intelligible, but you get the sense that the crypt is a place of power once used by an ancient civilization. The ancients trapped the power of the elements to enhance their own lives. And while their exact fate is beyond your knowledge, it clearly did not end well. Among these scripts, you also find notes on a couple of places of power in the area. One appears to have heavy use with the cult, and the other is marked as being overrun by vicious undead. It looks as though you have the opportunity to either disrupt more of their work, that's number 5, ruinous crypts, or earn their good grace by helping them clear out the threat at 6, which is the decaying crypt.
All right, which numbers were those?
5 and 6.
They have
D6 and F10. So 5, 6. Yep. How much should we get per coin? 2?
2 per coin. no additional anything.
So we get a perk for leveling, right?
Yep.
And for a triple X.
That's my level by.
Yeah, I get 2 perks.
I only got one because I had one last time.
I had 2 coins. Which means
Whoa.
Did we ever figure out if I got my check mark or not?
I'm looking through the FAQs and errata, and I'm not seeing anything that specifies. I don't know that I've ever really thought about that too much before.
It's a bummer because I definitely could have went out of my way. A couple that I need. I mean, it would have been less helpful to you guys, but I could have been a scoundrel and did my own thing. I just sacrificed XP to help wipe the dungeon.
All right, got rid of 4 negative ones.
Nice.
Do I go utility or do I add another heal?
I do not know. It's a good question. You definitely seem to be playing the role of healer.
Yeah, I'm going to take the heal.
Well, I really like that.
I want a perk. I want a perk. Does the experience earned at the end of the scenario count as earned during the scenario and the battle goal? It does not. You need to earn enough experience while abilities are correct. 2 people say was Stevens.
I thought you were counting me as one of those people.
No. There are this forum posts. I don't know who these people are, but
A lot of times the maker of
Game
the game
designer.
actually gets in there.
this does not appear to be that.
Isaac.
I don't think. Creator of the game, Justin Boheme.
No, it's Isaac Childress.
Okay, yeah. This guy has 7 thumbs up on his comment, so I'm assuming that's correct. So I guess I will sit here and suck at this game.
Well, that part at least isn't too hard for you.
It's really not.
All right, I'm all leveled up.
I am missing a level 7 card. No, I'm not. There it is. And I got 4 thing towards my retirement goal, which is nice.
Isn't it dumb? You can't put stacks in the stack.
You can, it's just dumb.
Never got into. I always have to pull apart.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it will keep the cards that I have in my hand, correct?
They
Should.
should.
It did for me.
Ryan, this extra weird duplicate card that happened for some reason, I'm just throwing up here.
Okay.
How do I get rid of the character sheet that I don't want that came from
Just
Adams?
Hit delete on it.
Huh?
Just hit delete on it. Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't have permission.
Ryan, I put your guy in your little box.
Put my guy in my box.
Yeah, that's where I always put mine. What do we do with that ring? Let me get.
It was just the design, so it should go to the
So
shop.
it's in the shop now where you can buy it.
Do we have to do anything special with this trap one that burned me up?
Nope, that'll just get put away with the board when we clean it. Notebook. Wait. Well. Okay.
Excuse
All right, you guys have a great. Are we doing something in town, or are we good?
We can probably do a town card. I'm gonna buy some stuff here too. While
I really gotta get off, so
We-
we're gonna keep.
okay. Yeah, we don't.
We didn't unlock any new
I mean,
cards,
it's
did we?
almost 1:00 in the morning. I have to be up in like 4 hours.
Okay, yeah, we can just call it good. We won't do any progression. I'll finish cleaning up my stuff as long as you guys are cleaned up on yours. We should be.
Set.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, good night,
Good
guys.
night.
Bye bye. Special K, what are you doing? The actual fuck are you playing? Have you not heard of Gloomhaven? Only like the best game ever for board games. Since we can't play in person, we are playing in Tabletop Simulator. We're playing Gloomhaven, which is just a gloriously good game, except for it is beating the shit out of me. I am falling way behind everybody else, which sucks. A lot of that's just random dice, which is killing me. Always kills me. And some of it is just because I'm a noob and I don't understand the game, and all these guys have played it a lot, so it kind of sucks. I'm getting way behind, and I don't enjoy that since I don't know a lot of this. I've been making some assumptions, and some things have not been clear, and they're playing like they're playing with people that are always know what they're doing. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm learning. I like the game. It's super fun. I am excited to continue to play it. It always feels like you're going to lose the entire time, and then you win, and it feels really good. It feels like you earn every win. At least what I've played. I haven't made it very far. Anyway, though, it is way too late. I tend to be rip me in bed a good hour ago, so I am going to do that now. So appreciate you stopping by earlier, Straith. I know you're in bed, but thanks for raiding me with root beer, and appreciate everybody hanging out. Take the Crown popped in earlier, and Spectre, all you guys. It's been a fun night. This game is probably not the funnest to watch stream, but I don't give a shit because it's fun. So we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.